Welcome back to LimQ Plus, everyone. On this channel, I'm 100%ing Breath of the Wild by a bit every day until Tears of the Kingdom, the sequel, comes out, which is today in 122 days. And recently I've been thinking a lot. I've been thinking about the original Tears of the Kingdom teaser that we haven't really talked about anymore. When I say original, I mean the one where Link and Zelda are essentially going, it seems to be underground somewhere, to find the alleged Ganondorf corpse sitting there. That was the first teaser we got all the way back in 2019. And back then, everybody was kind of talking about the potential mysterious underground world. Maybe Tears of the Kingdom, back then Breath of the Wild 2, plays underground and we get to explore huge caverns. And ever since the more recent teasers dropped, for example the one that we've gotten most recently, and even the one in, I think it was, what year was it even in? 2021? I think when we first saw the Flying Islands. The talk has basically only been about the Flying Islands, and that's understandable. They stand out much more. That's something we haven't really seen in this game. Is there even anything that's like kind of just like flying? I mean, I guess Warm Meadow, and that in particular stands out quite a lot. On this save file, yeah, it's already returned to its original location, so just standing there. But when it's flying around, it stands out a lot. And obviously, they're everywhere, the Flying Islands everywhere, they're on the cover art, blah, blah, blah. The point I'm making is that's all we talk about these days, and we've kind of forgotten, I feel like, as a community, about the underground. Sometimes I feel like I hear people talk about the potential underwater gameplay. Apparently that's something that people really want, which still surprises me to this day. Whenever I hear people say, yeah, I can't wait to explore underwater, I guess maybe these people, maybe you're one of these people. You are a Subnautica fan, which that's a game that I haven't really played yet. But I'd say traditionally underwater levels, or like anything underwater, is usually one of the least favorite segments in video games for a lot of people. So I was always surprised that people apparently really wanted underwater exploration in Tears of the Kingdom. But assuming that the underground is actually something that we can explore in Tears of the Kingdom, a different area that we haven't really seen yet, I am definitely down for that. Basically, what I've been thinking about is, I have this feeling that there's something about Tears of the Kingdom that we haven't seen, and not just, obviously, the story, potential dungeons. I'm talking about like a major gameplay element that, despite us as a community diving so deep into Tears of the Kingdom pre-analysis and stuff, we've still completely missed. Maybe not just missed, like maybe obviously this could have been intentionally hidden from us. There might be something that the developers have never shown to us, and I really feel like that's the case, but I do feel like that's related to the underground. I think everybody was on the right track during the first teaser. Underground exploration might become a big thing. And it would obviously be the perfect polar opposite of all of the Flying Islands. So how do we make Hyrule even bigger? We add Flying Islands. What's another way to make it even bigger? To add a giant like underground cave system, which this game didn't really tap into. There's some caves in mountains and some areas that are kind of covered by something like the Forgotten Temple, but no real big caves. I guess the only real exception is the cave over here at Hebra Mountain. I personally still struggle to believe. So there have actually recently been some news, right? Some people apparently in this like Dutch game shop or whatever, they posted a photograph where it said Tears of the Kingdom coming out May requires Nintendo Switch Online, or supports Nintendo Switch Online, which obviously, knowing people, they've been taken completely out of context, saying, oh yeah, this is the confirmation, the game is actually multiplayer, can't wait to play it with my friends. This can mean everything. Like, this game technically has some Nintendo Switch Online features, such as the cloud backup, right? Like, you can upload your file to the cloud only if you have Nintendo Switch Online and can save your save data that way. That being said, I don't think, still to this day, that and this would have made a lot of sense if we had Link roaming around on top of Hyrule and also on the Flying Islands, and the Zelda is maybe, because you can see her in that first teaser actually falling down, maybe she's gonna be in the underground exploring that way. I still don't really think that's happening, but I do think that this underground area plays a much bigger role than the last two teasers have probably suggested. And even if the underground isn't actually a big deal, and maybe there's only a small underground section at the very beginning of the game where we discover Ganondorf's corpse, I can't help but feel like there's a major gameplay element around Tears of the Kingdom, about Tears of the Kingdom, that we have not yet seen. Where is this Malice coming from, right? If you look at the box art, this is actually why I thought of this again. Maybe you've seen that, but in my thumbnails I tend to use the Tears of the Kingdom box art a lot as a background. And in that box art you can obviously see Death Mountain and some Malice coming out of it. And in my mind, that Malice has obviously come from somewhere, right? People have already pointed out in the very first or like second teaser as well that Death Mountain seems to not have lava coming out of it and instead Malice. But obviously this volcano would be an entrance to, this is just how it works, would be an entrance to reach some underground area. So I really do think that the underground area that was teased in the first teaser is going to play a much bigger role. And if it's not the underground area, I feel like we're going to still encounter some major gameplay element about Tears of the Kingdom in the next Nintendo Direct, where we will get, and this is just, I also like how everyone, me included, just absolutely assumes that the next Nintendo Direct will have a Tears of the Kingdom trailer. At the end of the day, we never know. I'm assuming there has to be at this point some news, even if it's just, and obviously no one is hoping for that, but even if it's just a delay announcement, there has to be something. But more likely, thinking positively, it's going to be a teaser that's going to reveal what we don't know yet. That's kind of what I just wanted to talk about today. Yesterday when I was looking around at making thumbnails, I saw that Death Mountain picture again, and I was reminded again that this huge underground is kind of teased in the first trailer. And thinking about, because recently, which is, and also by the way, I basically made 0 progress today, did I not? I got like 1 korok seed, I got this one, and then I realized that I already have all of the koroks down here. That is not good. Let me actually briefly think about, so how does this work again? 100% we go in here, and then we get the koroks around here. Okay, let me go this way, so I can actually get like 1 or 2 more korok seeds. Because the other reason that I not only think, but I guess also hope that there's going to be another major gameplay element about Tears of the Kingdom that we have not yet seen is because I am, surprise, surprise, I'm getting close. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I'm not even getting close, I might actually have hit... No, I think in like 8 days. I think the first time I recorded a video for this channel, a daily video counting down to Tears of the Kingdom, was technically when we were 214 days away, which is close to 100 daily uploads. If you go back in my YouTube channel right now, like I've said in the past, you won't actually find 100 uploads. I haven't saved all of them because at the beginning the format for these videos was different. It wasn't like playing the game every single day, but it was playing the game every single day, but not with the goal of eventually 100%ing it. That's basically something I came up with later down the line, and it just made sense to me. Because I think I have to go in here. And it just made sense to me. Which is why I only kept videos that followed this theme of talking about something, talking about the sequel, and counting down. Which is why there's probably only like 70 or so videos on the channel. But obviously, there's not much more to talk about. I can start talking about why Zelda cut her hair. I can start talking about what shower gel Zelda might use in Tears of the Kingdom. You know, eventually you just start running out of things to discuss. Obviously, I'm pretty sure once we get our new teaser/trailer, there's gonna be a lot more things to talk about. And I can always talk about some Breath of the Wild shenanigans at the same time. But, and some of you have already commented this in previous videos, what you want me to talk about when it comes to Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, or maybe something that's neither of this, that's not Breath of the Wild, not Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe you want to hear me talk about gaming, streaming. I've done videos like that in the past as well, where I talk about my background in streaming/video games in the first place. I would really appreciate it, because I am also working on 2 actually pretty big Breath of the Wild videos already at the same time, while doing these daily uploads, while going through these family issues I talked about recently, unfortunately. So it's not been an easy time. If you have any suggestions, any ideas, any wishes, drop them in the comments, and I will talk about these topics. Basically guaranteed. We still have 121 days to fill now, once this video goes live. So yeah, just let me know. I would really appreciate it. You would really help me out quite a bit. Because I still want to continue counting down every single day. I'm not going to miss a single upload until we get our game. That being said, I will probably save this korok seed for tomorrow. And even though I did not make much progress, we're getting close to 44%. I actually made like pathetic progress today. 24%. Okay, no, that makes me want to get this korok seed. And maybe the next one, just so I can feel a little bit better about myself. Because at the end of the day, we still have some work to do. I do also, this is actually a good point to mention as well. And another reason that I would prefer to hear from you guys specifically what you want me to talk about. Because I do have to genuinely focus more on actually getting korok seeds while I'm playing at the same time. As much as 124 days might, 122 days might sound, but again, tomorrow it'll be 121. We do have to make some progress at the same time. So if I can already prepare these topics even better, it's gonna make it so that I'll also get much more progress done. Okay. Yeah, 92, yeah, that makes me want to get 1 more korok, so we end up at exactly 44%. There should be a rock circle that I can quickly complete. Down below. Well, at least close to here. Which, by the way, this is also always going to be an option. If you like or don't mind me simply commentating my gameplay sometimes on days where I don't want to necessarily force talking about something that I haven't really fully thought out. Let me know that too, because obviously this is what I'm already used to from just streaming this game all the time, and that's what I'm going to be thinking about in the back of my head anyway as I'm commentating. That's also going to be an option. But yeah, this is the rock circle I was talking about. And the completion of it should lead me to exactly 44%. So let's place that one down here. Check the completion once again. And if we are at 44% indeed, which we are exactly, I'm at least going to feel a little bit better about myself and today's session and actually making some progress while also ranting about the potential big area that we are still missing. The final puzzle piece for Tears of the Kingdom that we have not seen yet. Again, let me know some topics you're interested in below. I hope you guys enjoy your day. 121 days, 1 step closer again to Tears of the Kingdom. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching.